Hey family, so I just wanted to give you an update on the camper. As you see, I had put like the cover in the front just to block out some of the heat. This one actually goes on the outside when I'm parked, but I just put it on the inside because I didn't want anybody to take it, and it's still doing what it should be doing, blocking off the majority of the heat. So when I come in the morning, it's not too hot. And I did buy a portable generator, and then we did come out here one day and use it, and it worked fine. The AC was blowing, it was nice and cool in the inside. The freezer started getting cold, so all of that was perfect. So don't have the generator on now. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning here in Houston. It's Labor Day. I'm getting ready to go out to Galveston Beach for a boat ride, but I wanted to come out to the camper and give you guys an update. So here's what we have so far. So originally we thought we were going to put the couch over there. As of right now, the couch is over here because when the pull-out sofa comes out, it drops off this ledge and it doesn't roll properly. Now, so the couch is right here for now. As you can tell, the fireplace is not there. We ordered the fireplace, started putting it together, realized half the pieces were missing. So we had to send it back. We got a new one, different model. It's at the house. It got here the other day, and I just haven't had the time to bring it over here to start working on it because I've only been working on it a couple of hours every morning on the weekend. It's Labor Day weekend, and then Angel's with her dad this weekend, so I didn't have anybody to help me, the woes of being single, to bring it over here because it is super, super heavy. So do have the coffee bar up. That table right now is a portable table that really goes outside. It may go over here temporarily. I do have a side table, like an end table, not an end table. What do you call it? The ones that go by your bed. That would fit perfectly right there. And then there is storage in the table. So I might build that. It's been in my house for a year. I bought it, didn't never put it together. Everything happens for a reason. So I may put it together anyway. I wind up here. So I haven't taken the seat belts out yet because I do need to take the ones out there. I got to find the bolt that I need to pull these bolts out, and I keep forgetting to bring them over. And then I have to rearrange the seat belt. So I think there's a set back there. So when somebody rides with us, and then I haven't secured the couch yet, so it can move if we're driving. So I have to do that. All of this stuff will need to be secured before we drive. The TV, the way it's going to work, this TV will be pushed back, and the wall unit will sit right in front of it and over it. So the TV will not actually be on the wall unit. So when we drive, it'll be stable. And I'm actually going to bolt it down into the wood. So this will be stable and not, be all over the place. So let's start with the cab. As you can see, the curtains are up. The curtains are up. Those curtains gave me purity hell. These were 2 long panels, and I had to cut them so I can make 2 separate panels and then hem them. The top bunk went in easy. I was able to get it together, no problem. The bottom bunk, every time I went to go hem it and I went to go check it, it was off. I measured and I measured and I measured. I don't know what was going on. Maybe I was sleepy and I should have just put it to the side, but I didn't. As you can see, that edge is a little bit higher. This edge is a little bit lower. I don't give a damn. They're up. So Angel will have her private space up in here. Let me turn the light on. There's nothing really major going on up in there. Where's her light thing? It's way up there. I did give her a shelf back there to put her stuff in, and there's a couple of more shelves back there. She needs to get her sheets on her bed and then organize all of that. And when I say she needs to do it. I'm not doing it. It's her room. She'll figure it out. I do have some lights to go up on her in the inside of her bed. One thing I did notice about this RV, there's not a lot of outlets. So the only outlets are here, and then there's one here, and then there's one here. So I'm having to run a cord to go down and around because I'm never going to plug anything in back there because my coffee bar is going to come over here. And so I have little tabs to raise that wire, so when I'm cooking, the heat is nowhere near that wire. And then I'm going to put that cutting board up as an extra layer of defense off that wire when I'm cooking. So that cord is hanging down here, and I'll just plug these 3 appliances up, and that's about it. And they'll never be running at the same time. The only thing that may run at this, all 3 at the same, well, 4, because the air fryer is down there. Best case scenario, I can always take the air fryer out and set it over here to plug it up, just to make sure I'm not pulling too much electric on one power source. So she'll have her power there. Another issue is her vent is here. She doesn't have a vent in her bedroom area. I did get the light covers to block out some of the heat, the sun, so this is insulated to give her an extra layer of protection from the heat. So she'll have to probably plug in a fan. If I can find some type of vent thing to go right here or maybe through here, I don't know, but it's weird that her vent is out here and not inside the birthing area. All right, so that's that part. The cab is just a cab. All my tools are down there. Nothing major going on over there. I did get all the child safety locks on there only because some of these doors just didn't seem like they were secure enough. So see, it opens real easy, and I just don't want a situation when we're driving and shit start falling out. So child safety locks are up. Didn't put one on here because this one is not too bad. I do have extra. If I do need to put some on, I will. I might anyway, but it's a little bit harder to open up. Don't really need it on these because these hold up like this. But once again, as we go on our maiden voyage, and there's really nothing in there. We'll see. So, and I'm going to switch the majority of stuff over to this side because I got to make sure I'm equalizing the weight on the slide. I don't want too much weight on that side, on the slide. So there'll be minimal stuff over here, and I'll balance it out with the unit that's going to go right here, just to balance the weight out, especially on that slide, because the wall unit still needs to go in. And back in the day, there used to be a whole couch and banquette and all that other stuff, probably equal to or more than what the wall unit weighs. So we're going to do that. Kitchen area. All right. So I do need to get a paper towel holder. Probably going to put it right there because the slide comes into about here. So I have enough room to put that there. So I'll have to pick up one of those. And I'm going to get one of those ones that when you pull it, it doesn't go loosey-goosey. What else? Did organize the dishes. I do mostly plastics. I know some people like glass. They have an aversion to plastic. It is what it is. So I got everything in here, and there's still more room. So plenty of plates, bowls, cups. We gotta have wine glasses. My drink glass Stanleys are back there. A little bit of plastics back there for storage of food. But all of the dishes are in. The pots are down here. Uh-oh. There we go. Let me take that out. Okay. So all the pots are in. Don't need a million trillion pots. So I got a big pot, a sauce pot, a couple of fryers down there. There's another fryer down there. So just enough. Plus I have the air fryer down there. In the oven, just using it as storage because I probably rarely use the oven. I rarely use my oven at home. All right. Happy camper. These will probably go in the sink when it's time to travel. And I'll probably take this and put it on top of here just to weigh this down because this does that. And that will drive me crazy driving. So this will go here. I did put some sticky feet on there to help that stay on there. Utensils. This will probably go in the sink when it's time to drive. Most of this stuff will be further organized. I found this in IKEA for like $30 with the little drawers. And the drawers are kind of tight. I don't know if they're going to move during travel. We're going to find out. I may try to figure out a way to do it. Now, this is actually attached to the slide. And I'm going to have to go back and put some hole and drill this in right here some more, because this is like a smidgen off the floor. So when I do the slide, it actually moves with the slide. It's not a separate unit. Okay. Not worried about this because I'm going to keep it up. Worst case scenario, I can put it down and it'll just rest on the edge of here. But this will probably stay up permanently, because even when the slide is in, I can still get by if I need to. Right now, the garbage is hanging off of there like that. We'll see how I like that. Couch, like I said, is in. It is the sleeper sofa. This part pulls out. All of that will get further organized. There's just tools. No, that's not tools. Just extra stuff. There's some, let me see what's in here. Some bins, fans. These are empty right now. So I didn't have to go buy a whole bunch of bins. I just shopped what I already had at the house. And then the pop-up RV, that goes there, like that. So I'll put blankets back here and I'll organize that a little bit better so that when we're watching TV. And then again, the curtains. So these curtains too, this again was 2 long panels. I had to cut them and make these curtains. So I didn't want to overload the area with the blue and white, which is why I went with the white curtains over here. If I put these over here, to me, that would have been just too much. Just too much. All right. So this cabinet also is going to be the pantry. As you can see, I have my bins here to put food and stuff like that. And they're all locked bins because I don't want any smells or bugs or anything like that going in there. It's just empty right now. Just some rice that got caught on sale. And some other storage bins. Gloves. So when I'm doing the stinky link, hooking up to water, I have my gloves right there. And aluminum foil and plastic bags and things like that. So that's that. Up here, all the paper products. So you never want to put anything too heavy on top in case it falls. So these are all paper products. I didn't put a lock on here because I'm not worried about stuff falling out of here. And freezer, fridge. All right, let's go into the bathroom. The bathroom has a lot of work to be done. This cabinet is absolutely not organized. Everything is just thrown in there for now. I will work on that another day. Bathroom. This is where I'm going to keep the broom at, and it'll have the lock as well. So when we're moving, that's not moving all around. Beach towels, regular towels and washcloths, personal items, sponges, toilet paper is down there. Don't have anything really in the shower because it's small, so I don't want anything in there. They have shelves to put stuff, I guess, during bath time, but I'm not going to put anything in there. All right. In here, hair products. All of the remote controls and electrical cords, and this is the first aid bin down there. Really nothing down here, just some more bins that I had in my closet at home. Here's the bedroom, again with the blue and white theme. These curtains, yes, I had to cut them down and sew them and measure, so these came out fine. Again, with the issue with electrical plugs, there's only one electrical plug in this bedroom, it's here. So I'm having to take a cord and do. Only thing I'm really going to need in here is probably a fan and somewhere to charge my devices. So nothing too major going on in here. So I have this. So that should be suffice. I was trying to figure out how to get this TV off of here. It is on here. It ain't going nowhere. I can't figure it out. Not my business. I'm not worried about it right now. All right. So we close the curtains up for privacy. It's another set of curtains that I made. It is a combination of those white curtains out there and another curtain I had in the house. And all I did was cut them and sew them because I didn't have enough fabric for the white to go all the way down. So I just took that extra fabric and made my own curtain. So again, I didn't want to keep this in the entire room. So this is more like a headboard type situation, and to break up the pattern of the curtains. And then the bed sheets, and then all of the blankets and everything are going to go up top. Again, I don't want to put anything heavy up top. There's no need. I'm not a full-time person. I don't have everything that needs to be, tons and tons of stuff. Here's my closet. Still plenty of room. I got these at IKEA for like $4 or $5 each. So that's perfect fit right here. So I can put whatever I need to put in there, shoes or what have you. Just my drawer with all my electronics that need to go in there. And that is it, mainly for the bedroom. There's the other side over here. Undies and socks are down there. This closet has absolutely nothing in there. I may give that closet to Angel. Don't know. So that is it for the updates on the RV. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Any suggestions? Anything you would change? And this is just phase one. This is phase one. I'm going to take my time getting to phase two, which is painting. I want to be in it for a while. I want it to fully speak to me and tell me what color I should put in here and how I should utilize it. It's a little bit better now that everything is not so brown. We're good. We're good. So, all right. So that's it for the updates on the camper. Again, tell me what you think. How do you like it so far? What would you change? What would you change? I would love to just have a full cabinet right here to come all the way out and just have this a bank of regular drawers, a better sink, maybe even shift the sink over a little bit. I don't know. Because my prep area is going to be here and here, which is okay. I used to live in an apartment in San Diego and it was real tiny, and my prep space was probably just right here, and I made it work. And then I can also move the cutting board up here and prep up there. So I'm loving this. So when I wash dishes, I don't have to worry about, having a dish rack or anything like that. So I'm excited. Oh, and I do have a blue rug that I got from Home Depot that I ordered. It is an indoor-outdoor rug. It was like $3.50 a yard, linear foot, $3.50 a linear foot. Yeah. And I got 3 feet. So I'm going to cover this part right here, and I'm going to have it hang down just a little bit, so to prevent stuff from going underneath the slide. And then I'm going to put some on the stairs right here. Oh, I did have to buy a step stool to get into the camper, only because that first step is a doozy. So when it's time to go out, I'll just pick it up and set it over here, or set it in this step right here. What else? Bug sprays and all that other stuff are right here. It's not fully attached. It's just hanging there. But I wanted it close to the door in case we needed sunscreen and all that stuff. And it's right now, these clips are just keeping it from rattling all over the place when I'm driving. But other than that, that's about it. So we're ready to go. We're going to probably take it out on Friday to a resort nearby. I'm going to make those reservations on tomorrow. And then that's when we will put together the wall unit that is going to go right there. I'm not going to have time during the week to do it. Monday we have cheer. Tuesday we have basketball. Wednesday is a rest day. Thursday, cheer. And then Friday we will be heading out. So I think what I'm going to do is come over on Thursday, lock everything up, put everything down that needs to be put down for the drive. It's only like 30 minutes away with traffic. So, but still, I'm going to set everything out so nothing is being thrown around while we're driving. And that's just mainly stuff right here. And then we'll head out to the resort and then put together the wall unit and work on her bedroom. And that's about it. So again, thank y'all for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'm hoping to share more and more as we continue our journey in our van. Oh, I need a name. I need a name for the van. But not van, RV. So this is my third RV. Little history. My first one was Arizona. I am a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. And so I named her Arizona, which is the first founding member of my sorority. The second pop-up that's over there is Deuce. This is number 3. My line number is a 3, so I'm a Trey Club. When I got it that day, my friend, she's like, "Oh, call it Tres Leches," because it's so brown and looks like Tres Leches clay cake, and it's 3. I was like, yeah, that's nice. I like that. Then I realized I don't like Tres Leches cake. So I wouldn't name her something I don't like. So I need a name. I need a name. I need a name. I don't know what. Give me some suggestions, y'all. What name would you name her for being the third van? A lot of blue. I keep saying van, RV. I don't know. Give me some suggestions. I'll take anything and everything because I'm drawing a blank right now. Drawing a blank. All right, everybody. Have a good Labor Day weekend, and I'll catch you possibly on Friday when we take her out. Bye.